I don't care. Here's a production meeting.
Out of nowhere.
Blammo!
Blammo is right out of nowhere. Boom.
Oh, I just scared the shit out of my
RKO.
cat with that blammo.
Oh, it was so much blammo.
Oh man, really woke her up.
Poor kitty.
We are our company, gentlemen, is restructuring. We are restructuring our company through somebody quitting. our oldest friend and I suppose employee, although that feels weird.
I suppose it feels weird because we paid very little. But
yes,
someone who,
but Annie is moving on from us. Our dear friend Annie is moving on with us from us. She has been with us since the beginning of Patreon at the very least.
Yeah,
we launched our
early.
Patreon and then immediately expressed how overwhelmed we are by our own creation.
Yep.
And she emailed us and said, "I will help organize this for you," and then continue to do so for I don't even know how long. I think
10
it was
years?
really
since
It's over 10 years.
I mean, we probably did Patreon on our own for like a month before she swooped in and was like, "Here, let me just take care of you, sweet children lost in the woods."
And it's very important to note, and I really think this is just Annie being respectful. Like, I think she's just a first class person, start to finish. It's simply that, like, when we started, we had like 7 tiers.
Mm-hmm.
We had a bunch of bonus rewards for people who were on for more than 3 months.
Right.
We had all kinds of different deliverables that we thought that we could do if we had all the time in the world, and then quickly realized that we don't have all the time in the world.
Mm-hmm.
But Annie kept all of these things organized for us all the time, and more importantly, fielded emails from Patreons going,
what is happening?
I ordered an all-you-can-eat video, or whatever, hands-free eating video.
Hands-free
and they can't
That's
do it.
so long ago.
When we were first figuring out what our Patreon was going to look like, this is great. We're just going to go down memory lane now that we're talking about Annie. When we first figured out what our Patreon was going to look like, we just threw so many ideas at the wall. And I think Paul said the hands-free eating.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sure I did.
And Matt and I just went, both of us, just like Paul explained to us what he was thinking. He said, we'll make a video where we go to a restaurant, we will order food, and then we'll eat that food without using our hands. And Matt and I just said, like, oh, yeah, that is something we should do. Yeah, on the list.
And it's like,
no problem. No thought about it, no issue. Just right on there.
Because our early Patreon was like, hey, let's pay for our gas and a meal once in a while. That was our goal for the Patreon. And so, I mean, it was ridiculous. And, all the things we've learned, we've talked to other people who started Patreon or started podcasts, it's interesting. And now we've really simplified things here on our Patreon more than ever. Mostly because we kind of discovered that we're such a community that, like, watching us do stuff or making us do stuff seems to be less interesting to our listeners than making sure that we all hang out or create social opportunities for each other.
Well, you have to do to get us to do a hands-free eating video now is convince us that it's going to be funny. And we'll probably just do it if we can.
I think
if you want a hands-free video
a lot of the
from
hands-free eating.
If you want a hands-free video from me, you send me the money to buy food. You're getting.
You send me the money to buy an Aldi hot dog, and I'm all over it.
Oh no! It's got to be more money than an Aldi hot dog.
I need food. I need a skateboard and a stick. I just need
a skateboard
and a set of jumper cables
to create a ramp of food that can go down towards my mouth.
Oh, a new competitor entering the arena between Team Slide and Team Swing. Team Skateboard. Team Skateboard with a stick.
Skateboard catapult. Or the Whistler's tier. Oh, somebody asked if we hit a goal. We actually came close this month to hitting our bonus goal for the first time in a long time.
Fantastic.
Thank
you, everyone.
Just short, which would be normally means a bonus episode. And just before we got on there, we were even brainstorming new ways to do bonus episodes and what about. So we're in good shape to.
And I think we had a good idea.
we're in good shape without any to deliver a brand new bonus episode should we get there. So please don't let this reorganization hold you back from supporting.
No, please.
We still need you, and by need you, I mean we are completely reliant on you.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, yes, we gave her a stipend, but it was a charitable stipend, and so I mean, it really was just her helping us out for a decade. And so
I feel like she wrote off the time that she worked for us as a charity donation on her taxes.
Yeah, and that'd be fair. We would back that up. If the IRS
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't think any court would convict her.
No.
We're basically, when it comes to us running a company, we're basically Make-A-Wish.
Yeah.
But it's
Oh, I just got
coming true though.
I just got a random link texted to me from a random phone number wanting me to reset my Instagram password. So I should probably do that right now.
Google. I got that from Google today too. Yeah, I think I don't know. I think maybe the
go on.
The U.S. infrastructure might be hanging by a thread.
Nah.
I think we're probably fine. Moving on. Thank you, Annie. You have been our champion for years.
Yes.
We are going to miss you in ways that we don't understand yet. So thank you so much. We're going to run into issues over the next weeks and months, and we're going to be like, fuck, Annie was just taking care of this, and we didn't realize it. I know that's going to happen. So thank you so much, Annie. We very much appreciate you and everything you have done for us and for this community over the years.
She was a huge part of making this the success that it is.
Yeah, and always will be. Annie will henceforth be always welcome at any ice cream social event. Anything that we ever do for all time, Annie is forever welcome.
Yarn sticks to saying, I hope Annie gets free membership for life. I think
Annie has whatever she wants.
Get her on
she might
Patreon.
be sick of us, guys, so let's easy up on the rewards. But
if she wants to stay away from us, I get that too.
Well, I don't think I think she has access to the Patreon stuff to a degree. I don't think we're taking that away. So
we're not scouring to reset all the passwords.
Exactly. It's like so she's got carte blanche.
I haven't been resetting the door codes this morning or anything.
I'll need your keys and your badge, Annie.
That's right. Hand in your badge and your gun. You guys didn't give me a gun.
Give me your gun.
Just give me a gun. I don't care.
Hand me any gun.
Any badge and any gun.
And Brogan is right, and he's probably the only one who remembers the passwords. That's absolutely.
She has not received the last email or phone call from us. That's for sure.
Oh, no. My last email to her was expressing thank yous and all the stuff, and maybe could you just put a list together of things that you do? That'd be great. Thank you so much, Annie. That was so wonderfully appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I had a weird week. I went to went downtown the other night. Went downtown on Monday night.
No. We're not starting there. I'll tell you where we're starting.
Okay.
You went to a football game with Pod Therapy. Is where we're starting.
I did. I went on Sunday. I went to a football game with Pod Therapy.
This is where football. Why football rules? Like when you look at American sports, like football is just in its own fucking category in terms of success. I would say I had three other friends. JD, who's directing the Hey Scoops movie.
Sure.
And our friend Alice, who has the purposely offensive crayons.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All went to this game, and I went to bust balls with everyone. I think so, maybe JD after the fact. During the game, because you were at what I would think is the dumbest football game on earth.
It was great.
So if people don't follow sports, it's the last week of the season. Okay. The Raiders were already the most terrible team. Number one draft pick locked up.
Well, but at the beginning of the day, we didn't know that. We thought the only thing that was going to matter on the day was that the Raiders needed to lose to lock up the number one draft pick. And then right before the game started, they come over the PA in the stadium. They're like, hey, the Giants just upset or just lost to the Cowboys or upset the Cowboys or whichever one they did. Yeah, the Giants just beat the Cowboys, which solidifies the Raiders getting that number one draft pick. Now that's not even on the table anymore.
That's not even on the table. The Chiefs come to town. There's no Mahomes. He's injured.
Patrick Mahomes is injured. He's out. Kelsey's in. Probably Kelsey's last game.
Did they come to the game?
Yeah, he was
Mahomes.
Yeah.
Mahomes?
Yeah.
He was at the game?
He was there, wasn't he?
I
thought he was there. I thought somebody told me he was there.
I don't fucking know. I don't watch the
Paul,
football.
pump your brakes. You asked us, then Jacob and I were clarifying with each other. Can you just give us a second?
I thought he was there. I thought somebody told me that he was there because it was probably Kelsey's last game.
Yeah. Both teams started. Yes, Kelsey might retire.
He's probably retiring.
Travis Kelce?
Yeah, he's my age.
He's old.
Yeah.
Well, he's also married to the gajillionaire.
Yeah,
I mean, stop Tom Brady.
That's true. That is true.
Stop Tom Brady.
Yeah,
Tom Brady made the second most money in it. But Tom Brady made the second most amount of money in his marriage, and that did not stop him.
I don't know.
He hated his family. He had to go back to work.
Yeah, he was like, spend time with my kids. Anybody hiring?
Yeah.
Giselle is
I'll spend time in Tampa.
Giselle is a certified witch.
Careful. She also now has a black belt, buddy. She'll kick your ass.
I ain't saying anything negative about it. I'm just wondering how powerful a witch Taylor Swift is in comparison. I wonder. I guess pretty powerful.
Well, either way, I feel like Travis Kelce's going to land on his feet somewhere.
I'm saying there's absolutely nothing on the line. Raiders, absolute worst team. They are
the worst.
Both teams played multiple, not one, but multiple backup quarterbacks.
Oh, so many quarterbacks.
And no one could score a touchdown.
Nope.
And it was just a field goal festival for the first half. And I'm texting you, and I'm texting Alice, and I'm busting balls like, all right, happy field goals. Yay. Like, basically, like, why are you at this game? It's so dumb.
That sounds like an old
well, that's why we went.
Game. That sounds like a Steelers game where it's just Bosworth playing the whole game.
With nothing on the line, it comes down to a field goal, and the Raiders win.
Drill it.
14-12. They scored 14 points with no touchdowns, which is a miracle. They scored a safety at some point. They
scored a safety in there.
And people went fucking wild.
It was great.
And all of my ball busting fell on deaf ears because it was like, whatever, that was fucking amazing. And I was like, what?
Great.
And I was like, this is why football wins. I was like, that is by far the dumbest game. Like right now, if the Brooklyn Nets beat the Wizards on a last second shot, no one would give a shit, right? Like when the NBA has futility, it is futility.
Yes.
When you were watching the backup of backups play against each other to win by a field goal kick, and everyone is like, best day of my year. It's like, what? This is why football has won. This is why football has won.
I mean, we went in large part because it was a meaningless game. We bought the tickets. We bought the tickets that morning.
Yeah.
We were on the 13th row on the 40-yard line, so we had killer seats.
Right.
And yeah, we just had we went knowing it was a meaningless game, knowing that neither team was going to really care. The backups were going to be the ones that care. The guys that are playing for jobs, they care. And of course, everybody's professional. So I mean, they're still going out there and doing the thing. And yeah, it was so much fun. It was the most relaxed sporting event I've ever been to. There were Kansas City Chiefs fans sitting directly in front of us. We were just having nice conversations the whole game, and we'd like razz each other when our team did well and their team didn't do well. But like, everybody was just having a good time.
Just a quick check-in with our listeners here. Jeff Loomis in the chat says, I'm so disconnected from the NBA. This is the first time I heard the Nets are now in Brooklyn and not New Jersey. Jeff, they moved there before I moved to Las Vegas. So it's been a minute. I used to be a Nets fan.
You are behind on that.
I used to be a Nets fan, and they moved to Brooklyn, and I'm such a Jersey guy that I was pissed because there was a superior deal offered to them for them to play in Newark.
Yeah.
And they took this really shady real estate deal so this guy, Bruce Ratner, could basically own all the property around the stadium. And Bruce Ratner moved the team to Brooklyn and immediately sold the team and kept the rights to the land and everything around it. It was such a fucking piece of shit deal.
I mean, I know it moved them out of New Jersey, but have you ever heard of a more New Jersey deal than that? come on.
They finished in style, as they say. They finished in style.
They died doing what they loved.
But yeah, Jeff, it's been at least this happened before 2008. I don't know what year, but it's been a minute.
I always think that they moved just so they could rename their dance team. You know the name of the dance team for the Brooklyn Nets, right?
I don't.
It's the Brooklyn Nets.
Oh, Brooklyn Nets.
The Brooklyn Nets.
They called them the Brooklyn Nets. It's like this. You guys win. You guys just good job.
Yeah,
that's wonderful. All right, dance teams for all the football teams.
Let's go for it.
All right. Go. Well, the Raiders, I just saw them the other day. They're the Raiderettes. They're just like Brooklyn. I know the Saints. I know the Saints ones. They are the Saints-sations.
Ooh. Yeah. So they already have these. They already have done this a lot. All right.
Oh.
I mean, the Bengals.
Right.
Yeah, right.
The Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
That's just Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
But they're a dance team as well.
Right. And the Chargers are called the Charger.
The subtitle guys hate them.
Are the Packers? What are they? The Packerettes?
Fudge Packers.
The Fudge Packers. Okay.
That's it. The Fudgies. The dancing Fudgies.
The Fudgies.
The dancing Fudgies for the Packers.
That's right.
The Bears.
Bears are the Cubs. Yeah, the Cubs.
Oh, are they the Cubs?
It's a bunch of young dudes, so they dance and they call the Cubs.
The Cubs and the Twinks.
Not to be confused with the Dolphins. They have the Seals.
How awesome would it be to be in a football game? There's a timeout, and they're like, "All right, making way to the field. Give it up for the Twinks."
Awesome.
It'd be great.
It'd be great. Let's go.
Like, tons of cartwheels, a lot of backflips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Bears used to have honey bears, says Swedish.
Oh, honey bears is solid. Yeah.
Honey bears is nice.
Yeah.
I'll tell you who else likes a good honey bear.
Jacob's just cutting us off before we get to the Commanders. And
smart.
Today's show is brought to you by Al Dente Florets, Book 3, Al Dente Escapes the Tickle Hut. That's Al Dente Florets, Book 3, Al Dente Escapes the Tickle Hut. And that's from Dungeon Scoop in 2024.
Deep in the heart of the Tickle Hut, Al Dente is tied up and he cannot move, you see. He got a feather. Somebody got a feather on his feet. And he's feeling it. But everything is dark, so he don't know who it is. Give him a tickle. So he have to struggle and wiggle like a worm until he find a wall. And then he rub against a wall. And then he feel a door jam. And he squirm up to the door jam. And he put his mouth on the doorknob. And he lick it open. And then there's still no light. But he go through the door. And he wiggle even more. Someone's still tickling his feet all the way. He's so scared. There's Cheerios on the floor. He can feel them, his body crunching up against the Cheerios. And he hears a crying baby in the background. Then, shards of glass that he wiggles on. Shards of glass and broken Cheerios. He realizes he will never escape the Tickle House. Or will he? Read my book. I tried to get out of the Tickle House. Huh? Who knows what's going to happen?
Who can say? Anyway,
Who can say?
You know the difference between a door jam and a door jelly, right?
What's that?
I don't
either.
Okay.
So Monday night, we went downtown. SJ and I, we go downtown. We had a rare night off together, and so my wife and I said, "Oh, we're going to go out and hit the town. We'll go find some dinner." We called a couple of friends and said, "Hey, we're going to go down to Fremont Street and walk around, maybe find a little music, find a little food, see what the night brings us." So we went down.
Downtown.
We went downtown, head down to Fremont Street, parked at the old...
What would we say, gentlemen? Would we say this is version 5, version 6 of Fremont at this point?
It's a resting version 5. It's a slightly adjusted, improved. Like, they do like the decimal points on different versions of stuff.
Yeah.
Version.
Okay,
I'd say we're at like 5.5
that
of
makes
free
sense.
lunch.
Okay.
I think so. Jeff Loomis, you are not completely wrong. I am in a small minority of Las Vegas locals that goes and does stuff on the Strip and downtown.
That's true.
Mainly, and the Strip part is because my work takes me there. It's rare that we go to the Strip without work taking us there, but downtown is a different animal. But yeah, so we head down. We listen to a little bit of music. There's a band that SJ might work with a little bit, and we went and listened to them a little bit, which was nice. And then we did a very Las Vegas tourist thing. We saw a billboard for a special at one of the steakhouses at I should give a shout out here, the Fremont Casino down on Fremont Street. They had a special starting at 9 p.m., $17.99 for a steak and lobster dinner.
Hey,
that is a nice old school Vegas touch right there.
Can't beat that with a stick.
So we just it's interesting because you can't beat that. And they're trying to be old Vegas, and we talk about like Vegas a lot on the obviously. And there's a hearing this week. Local businesses are trying to stop Las Vegas, the town, from raising parking prices and expanding paid parking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Basically, their argument is
no one does it better than ICS.
Their argument is like, the fuck.
Well,
we're trying really hard to revitalize hospitality,
and you're making it harder.
we're doing the right thing.
I follow, of course, our good buddy Troy Hurd, who is one of the key motivators down there in the Arts District.
Yeah,
with the theater, Majestic doing his thing, and his feed has just been so sad to keep up with. They are just trying to fuck the Arts District.
Yeah.
It's just nickel and diamond. It's just the worst kind of nickel and diamond, and it is being done with it sure seems like from an outside point of view, it's being done with zero forethought.
Not only zero forethought, Jacob, it seems with some level of malicious intent, as there are now parking security guards out there who are former police, and they are carrying guns. Like, it's one thing to have a meter maid on duty. It's another thing to have an armed guard patrolling your parking spaces.
Just me getting pistol whipped as my chip won't scan on the parking meter.
Right.
Exactly. Right. It's like I just came down here to watch my kid in a new version of Cinderella.
I hear what you're saying.
Dance.
I hear what you're saying, and I appreciate what you're saying. I don't see that as a change. Las Vegas security guards. It is easy to have the license here to be an armed security guard, and also it's an open carry state. So like having more guns around is while I don't love it, it's not a surprise.
But do either of you recall running into that on the regular in the Arts District?
The Arts District is so new relatively, like, to the rest of the town.
Okay, but I mean, no,
it's definitely changing. I'm not saying it's not changing.
I never saw armed guards by the parking lots down in the Arts District ever.
You know that's. I mean, the argument likely isn't like because I want to be able to fucking pull heat on some, scofflaws. It's that if you're going to send me downtown working late at night, I would like to be armed. Is what they're doing.
Because they're outside.
Hey, I'd like to be armed everywhere I go, but that's not good. Good move.
I can't argue with that. Can't argue with that, Paul.
That is not good.
Can't argue with that.
Well, I mean,
I'm just taking a quick vote, and nope, nobody wants Paul to be armed.
I've got my adamantium claws that retract, and so
we're actually going to take those away from you.
Oh no,
I'm not comfortable with you having those.
They're grafted to my bones.
Nope, sorry, we're taking them.
Please,
Jeff
God,
Loomis
no.
is on fire in the chat today. Jeff insists that, you know what? Raising parking prices means that there might be a spot available, and I'm willing to pay a premium for it. Jeff, if you lived here, I'd tell you to move, but you don't even live here. So shut up and get lost.
Jeff, I'll tell you, the downtown parking situation, I don't think, again, just looking at it from an outsider point of view, it sure doesn't seem like it has been affected. The business side of it has been affected by these parking rate changes.
Yeah, it's
Like,
the local businesses that are saying they want locals to come on down there, breeze in,
Right.
grab a seat, see a show, go home, no problem. And that
That's
should be the way our arts district work. It's us, it's locals, it's for us.
Also, we are like our taxes already paid for the fucking streets. Why am I having to pay again to park on my street?
Yes.
There we go. Get to that meeting, Jacob. You're ready. Jacob's ready. Get to the meeting.
No, we are triple fucking taxed in this country. It's insane.
There is a meeting happening today. We're not going to be able to go to it, but there is a community meeting happening in my neighborhood today about a new church that is wanting to be built nearby.
Oh,
people
off.
are up in arms. There is an argument.
I bet it should be. I hope they did. Fuck off. Get the fuck out.
How close to your house?
Pretty close. Pretty close. Like other side of kind of the block and everything from me. But like as the crow flies, Jacob, pretty close.
Should this go through and things get squirrely in your neighborhood, how much of a possibility is there for us as ICS to try and file for church status? At that point, to try and solve some things. I mean, it would automatically lessen our tax burden.
I mean, we would definitely get away with it at least through the current administration until the IRS gets beefed back up.
Yeah, you're right. We'd have 3 good years of skating.
Like we'd have minimum 3 good years, probably more like 10. So yeah, let's fucking go.
I mean,
let's fucking go.
Also, like the way your neighborhood is set up, right? Like you have the wall there and stuff. You can put whatever satanic sculpture you want, there.
Yeah.
Just have
we can do anything.
I have some artists.
I have some huge palm trees in front of my house, and I have been genuinely considering hiring somebody to come carve tiki figures into the living palm trees.
Ooh, is that safe for the palm tree?
I'm told that it is.
Really?
I would look into that a little more before doing it for sure. I'm not. This is an idea that I'm playing with. I'm just saying it to say that I can put ridiculous things out in front of my house.
You can carve 666 into the trunks of those, no problem.
Yeah, just carve it right in there.
Won't be too damaging.
All right.
Not occult-ish. Correct. Yeah. So we head downtown. We enjoy our $18 steak and lobster, which, by the way, was delicious. It was.
Yeah. Was it like crawdad times, or was it actual?
That was good. Good lobster tail. Yeah, nice lobster tail. A little cup of the drawn butter. Which, I mean, who doesn't love a nice cup of drawn butter?
That's right.
Ghee.
Yeah, a little ghee for you.
I actually I poured butter into this can. That's what I'm drinking it right now.
Good. Slicks up your blood vessel walls. Makes your blood move quicker.
Keeps the vocal cords nice and lubed.
That's right.
Oh shit! Pabst Blue Ribbon butter.
Yeah, exactly. Jeff Loomis says in the chat, it costs more than $17 to buy a decent quality steak at the grocery store. That is true. This steak costs less than $17 at the grocery store. But I would put it on par with an Outback steak.
Oh, well, that's not terrible.
Not terrible at all. No problem there at all.
Like a street mugging.
No,
kind of
it was nice and thick.
It sounds thin.
Nice thick steak. Nice thick steak.
Is that a full measurement you put up at the screen? Is it also that big round as well?
Inch and a half?
Yeah, that's girth and width.
Oh, okay. It was just a cube. It was just one cube.
It was just a cube. It was a bite. They said, we asked the waiter, said, what does it come with? He goes, it's steak, lobster, and a baked potato. I said, oh, great. What's the baked potato come with? He goes, butter and sour cream. Said, any way you can do anything else with that? Anything else you can add to the baked potato? He goes, well, I can load it up for you. Go, oh, that'd be great. Load it up for me.
You didn't ask how much the loading would cost.
Didn't ask how much the loading would cost, but it came out, the food came out, and the load up was some shredded cheese and some bacon bits. And it was
caviar.
Caviar. No problem. That was $5.
I was gonna say, don't you do it, man.
It was the only weird cost. It was $5. The drinks were cheap. We both ordered cocktails. They were like $8 for a drink. It's like, good job, Fremont Street Casino down here doing this.
Yeah.
So
that's nice.
We walk out of there. We listen to a little more music. A couple of our friends come down and meet us. So now we're all hanging out and moving around. And they say, oh, let's go check out this new bar downtown. I'd shout them out right now if I remember what it was. I'll find it here in a minute.
Jacob.
I know. So we went down. We check out this new bar. It's a Japanese bar downtown in the Arts District there. Really nice. It is called Pachi Pachi. That's it.
Pachi Pachi.
Pachi. Pachi. It was lovely. They had
Is that a Happy Days themed bar?
It was not. It was not.
Oh, I'm thinking of Potsy Potsy.
That's right. That's a different bar entirely.
Different bar.
Yeah. The jukebox is cheap though if you know how to work
Potsy
it.
Totsy.
Potsy Potsy. You gotta order the Ralph mouth.
There you go.
So we hang out there. We have some cocktails. Our friends have a little bit of food. We pick off their food a little bit. The food was really good. The cocktails were delicious. Oh, I had a Wagyu washed old fashioned, and just fun. Just fun. Just
now, what's that mean?
Wagyu fat washed whiskey.
Oh, so
with the old fashioned.
They wipe a steak in the.
That's it. They just dip a steak down in there, and they put a steak in.
This is also, by the way,
drink shakers. They just put a chunk of steak in there, just whip it up.
I am also Wagyu washed. I replaced my soap with Wagyu beef now when I shower.
Wagyu washing.
Just take Wagyu beef across all my extremities.
And loves an old fashioned.
The beef and the butter with you, Matt. You're really gleaming.
Yeah. I just the only person who doesn't like this new look is my cardiologist. But other than that,
and he'll never tell.
Everyone seems to think I'm shining and glowing.
Your cardiologist.
The only man who knows my secret is my cardiologist, and he'll never tell.
He'll never tell. He's like, I'm drinking butter. I'm washing myself with beef. What do you want from me, Doc?
To not do that. I don't want you to do either of those things.
Name one thing I can do differently.
Not wash yourself in butter. All right, fine.
Next. Pass.
You're right.
Pass. Next.
New solution.
You got me.
That's not going to work for me, Doc.
So you were at the Fremont enjoying this meal.
So we went to the Fremont, enjoyed this meal, and then we go over to this new establishment called Pachi Pachi. We check this place out.
Where is it in reference to Fremont?
It is a walk from Fremont, but just a walk. It's just a few minutes off of Fremont, in the kind of on the edge of the Arts District, between kind of the Fremont Street Experience and the Las Vegas Arts District. There,
is that like where the Griffin is and all those?
It's on that end, but just a little bit past that and one block over.
Yeah, there's always fancy little spots popping up over there.
Exactly, over by like Carson Kitchen area, all that stuff.
Yep.
That's the spot where it's offensive to charge for parking.
That's true. That's why we walked.
For us to, it's clearly built for locals. Just pull in there, have a good time, and get out of there.
Yep, that's true. So we're in there, we're hanging out with our friends. There are 4 of us in there, and we are at the end of the evening, we are the only people left in there, with the exception of one group of 3 guys that's over by the bar. Okay. And so we finish up, and we're gonna head out. We're gonna go, probably find something else, and maybe a nightcap before we call it a night. And so we stand up, we're gathering up our things, and one of the guys from the group across the room breaks off and comes over to us and says, you guys enjoy your night. Thank you so much for coming by. And our friend goes, are you associated with this establishment? He goes, oh yeah, I'm one of the owners. I just wanted to come over and thank you for coming in. A lovely guy. We had a nice chat. And he says, hey, I know you guys are getting ready to leave. Before you head out for the night, would you be interested in having one more cocktail? Ooh. And we all do the thing where the 4 of us just do the look at each other and check in, and we go, yes, let's have another cocktail. This'll be nice. And we all start to kind of shift towards the bar in the place. Okay. And he goes, great. Hold on just a second. And he calls over to the bartender, says, hey, I'm going to take these folks over to blah, blah, blah. I'll be back in a little while.
What?
Whoa.
We're going somewhere else.
Never go to a second location, Jacob. Never go to a second location.
Gotta interest you guys in one last
Murderino 101. Never go to a second location.
We're gonna go to my apartment. We're going to take you guys to my apartment.
Any situation, never go to a second location. This is awful.
So we go, oh, we're going somewhere else. He goes, yeah, it's just a little walk. It's a couple doors down. Go, oh, all right, great, we're in. And so we head down. We walk down the block.
It's clothing optional, so you can leave your clothes here or check them when you get into the place. Whatever you want to do.
They have lockers. I think it's fine. Don't worry about it.
There's no charge for lockers here, so if you want to leave your clothes here, that's cheaper.
Oh my God,
it's $2 over there.
I'm scared for you. I'm really scared now.
Oh no, it's not that kind of story. So we go over. It turns out the bar that we go to is a new bar in an old location. The old location of this bar is a bar that SJ and I used to go into all the time when we first moved here. So that was kind of exciting. So we head into this new bar. The owner from the Pachi Pachi, he comes in and he says, these are my new friends. Just met them down at my spot. And we go, oh, great. And so we all meet. We all shake hands. We
Supernova Girl in chat's asking, did he ever prove that he was the owner?
That is a fine question, Supernova Girl. Because what happened at that point, after he introduced this to everyone, what do you think he did? After we walked in, he said, oh, let's go have a nightcap. A couple doors down, we walk down to the other bar. We walk in. He introduces us to the staff and everybody who's there. What do you think he does at that point? We haven't ordered anything. We've just walked in. We've met everyone.
It's a finger wag in the air.
He's gone.
Drinks for everyone. Drinks for everyone. Finger wag. That's what I think comes next.
Paul's on it. He just goes, well, I got to get back over to my bar. Thanks for coming in, guys.
What in the living hell?
Is this the game that they're playing? Is this the game that they're playing? They're just shifting customers to each other's spot?
He left. And we all looked at each other. We're like, what? Weren't we hanging out?
I mean,
I thought we were going to. You invited us here.
Yeah, these are my new friends.
You were on your way out the first time, right?
We were leaving his establishment when this happened.
So it wasn't like he was trying to be slick and kick you out of his place so he could close.
No, that I was like, maybe he wanted to close, but that doesn't make sense because we were leaving. We were up and putting our coats on, leaving.
That's bizarre.
Didn't make a single bit of sense.
This is really like bizarre. A cab driver taking you to a specific strip club, right?
I guess, but I don't think anybody got anything out of it. I mean, the bar that we went to got us to buy another drink there. I mean, it was great. We had a good time there. We did have, I mean, he left and we did just order a couple of rounds of drinks there and had a nice time there. So the recommendation was awesome.
This is bizarre. Okay. This is bizarre also because
I don't have a single bad part of this story. It was just the weirdest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
But the weirdness matters, right? Because like, how quickly are you going to go to Hotsy Totsy again?
I mean, I don't think it's affected our opinion of that place at all.
Here's the thing. You went down for your bargain steak, steak bisque plate and lobster tail.
That's right.
And decided to dial it up by going to Hotsy Totsy.
Uh-huh.
And what probably would have ended as just like a really fun night out downtown. And now next time you have like friends in town or whatever, and they're still doing the surf and turf special or whatever, you're not going to do it again, right? You're not going to just go like, oh, we should go do this and go bing, bang, boom. This is a really fun night downtown, right?
Well, the surf and turf special and the Hotsy Totsy aren't connected. They were just a walk from each other. So the surf and turf was just earlier, and then Hotsy Totsy, like, I know what you mean though. It is a weird nightcap on the end of your experience at Hotsy Totsy.
In other words, like if you, like if Frankentown is like, is there any old Vegas left in this town? And you would be like, oh, buckle up. I'm taking you down to the Fremont.
Here we go.
Don't get your potato loaded and follow my lead.
Yeah.
Right. Then down there you might be like, hey, there's also like a little bar if you guys want to get off the strip, we can go around the town. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're very lucky to like replay that scenario.
Right.
But you're very much less likely to be like now to be like, hey, you want to go to this bar where the guy weirded me out? Like you're just not gonna do it. You're just not gonna.
You might be right.
You know, like you're just simply not going to be inclined to treat someone else to that experience again because you're like, this owner's weird.
There's just a weird story, and it is like I say, not a single bad thing, not a single bad thing at any part of the story, including the recommendation. The recommendation was great.
No,
we had
we're only left to explore how flawed this person's logic is. Like, we can't find all of the spaces on the board game of decision making on this person's.
Right. And I didn't even tell you about the full length conversation that we had at his bar before leaving there. We stood there and all chatted and laughed and had a good time for 10 minutes. Before he suggested that we go to the other bar, we all stood around and laughed and had a good time for about 10 minutes with him.
He specifically said, you guys want to stay for one more. He saw you leaving. And said, Let's do one
came
more.
over when we were leaving. We stood up. We're putting our coats on. He came over and engaged us in conversation. At that point, we had a nice long conversation. We all had a nice time. And as that conversation seemed to be naturally getting to a point where we could either sit down and continue it or move on with our evenings, he said, I know you guys are leaving. Would you like to have one more cocktail?
Right. And that implies, one, the cocktail happens in that location. And
or at least that he's going to have it with us.
And two, that he's paying, or that's a free round.
Sure. The paying part, I was less weirded out by the paying part.
It is weird to escort someone to a bar and not buy the first round. That's just weird.
Agreed.
No matter who you are, owner or not. If I rally a group to move one location and go to B location, especially if I'm going to ditch them, which he did.
That's really odd.
At least,
so weird.
At least if he says, get them whatever they want on me. Listen, I got to get back to my bar, but I wanted you guys to check out this place. This round's on me. Now you're doing some hospitality work, and now you're doing whatever. But he literally just like shoved you into somewhere else and be like, buy things over here. You're welcome. It's a weird move.
And you know what I really wanted to do? An hour later when we were leaving the second bar, what I really wanted to do was go back to the first bar and see if it was still open.
If it had just vanished, see if it was still there.
There's not even a building here.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Oh, there used to be a building here years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you familiar with the Totsi building?
And there's a painting of the guy, and it's like from 1958.
Like, oh, fuck.
That's the guy.
That's the guy. Total ghost.
How long was the walk between the bars?
Oh,
good question.
90 seconds. 90 seconds.
It was right there.
Yeah, right now. I'm not out of the way at all. Really, a couple of doors down, and in the same area, in an area we were familiar with. There was not a single moment in this story where any of us were uncomfortable at all.
Because not to put too fine of a point on it, but by making you go to another bar and get another drink, which you didn't pay for, you also had to pay for another hour of parking that you were about to save by leaving the bar in the first place.
that would have been true. That would be true for other people. We had parked with our friends at the valet down at the Golden Gate Casino.
And you have friends there.
And we have friends there. They take care of us there. But they're also
local.
It's also old school Vegas. So it's free valet for anyone. If you can get in. The hard part there is getting in because it's small.
Yeah. It fills up.
That's it. That's where having friends is.
If we're up to Jeff Loomis, you charge $50 a car, then anyone who really wanted to pay could do it.
Yeah, I mean, look at capitalist Jeff Loomis over here. Capitalism will solve all our problems, right, Jeff? Yeah. I'll tell you who else thinks capitalism will solve their problems, and that's the following sponsor.
Old money guns Jeff Loomis. Today's show is brought to you by Creepy Best Buy Guy's part-time job as a professional wrestling trainer. That's from Bear Scoop in 2025. It's Creepy Best Buy Guy, part-time job as a professional wrestling trainer.
Hey, let's get in the ring. Let's just go a couple. See what we can do here. Okay, yeah. All right. Now, first thing you want to do is you want to put your arms together with the other person's arms and, hold on to them. Yeah.
So is a specific type of hold? Like, what do you mean by which hold?
You just get in there and start touching. See what you touch.
But like, is there a technique to the hold that I should be
yeah,
using?
No. You've been punching rice, like I've asked you.
Punching rice?
Yeah, I asked you to punch rice. That was part of the training.
Yeah.
You get a big old bucket of rice. You just punching that rice.
Yeah.
And get your grip strength growing, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I used cooked rice though, so it was much easier. It was very nice.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna call you Panda Express.
Okay. Enter Hey Scoops at checkout.
I think that would very much defeat the purpose.
Well, unless you cooked it and then refrigerated it and let it reset in there, then maybe I don't know. Maybe it'd be sticky enough. I don't know.
That's why I remember I worked with this guy.
You
He
don't
was the
want it
nicest
sticky.
guy
Yeah.
in the Virgin Islands, and he was a former Army Ranger. And he said that they would jab their hands into buckets of sand to build up their callus and strength, and then you added rocks after your callus is built up after a while, and then you added broken glass when the rocks didn't do anything to your hands, and you just kept jabbing them over and over again into into sands or whatever. And he's like, that way, if you can only get 2 fingers on someone, you can still. And he literally put 2 fingers on my neck, and I was like, Jesus, those are callous and strong fingers. He's basically saying that you just that way you still needed 2 fingers free to kill someone who was trying to kill you. And I was like, thank you for your service.
You have an answer for
Yeah,
me.
right.
And then I went and I changed my pants.
What was his Army Ranger?
He was an Army Ranger, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I had friends like that, a couple of Ranger friends back in the day, and yeah, I didn't fuck with them a whole lot, hardly ever. In fact, hardly ever. We have an update on a previous story. I don't know if you heard a few weeks ago. Fellow went to the old what was the establishment he went to, the haunted thing at
the John Wick.
The John Wick
experience.
Yeah. The John Wick experience over at Area 15. A fella showed up there with a real sex doll companion and wanted to take himself and his real sex doll companion through the experience. And at one point, shenanigans occurred. But Professor Big Scoop in the chat with us here, in the room with us here, in the Zoom where it happened, if you will, was there. So, Professor,
there.
Tell us your tale.
If you have seen the video, I am the tall guy standing to the screen right of the guy playing the manager.
What's it? We had friends. We had friends send to our Instagram the actual security footage of the events that took place.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you're working there currently, yes, Biggs?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Along with, friends of Ice Cream Social.
Sure.
Nicole Unger and Brenna Folger.
Oh, lovely.
Brenna Folger is no friend of Ice Cream Social.
And those,
wow.
And those names have nothing to do with who may have sent us those videos.
So give us the skinny, Biggs. What happens from your POV?
All right, so we had gotten the word that this was going to be happening like 2 days beforehand.
Oh, really? So he contacted
they called for permission that far in advance.
Oh yeah.
And heads up. Oh, that's polite.
Or is it polite, or has he done this before with lots of places and finally realized, I got to give people?
The answer to both of those questions is yes.
It could very well be yes. It could very well be.
He asked permission for the doll to be armed, and we said this is an open carry state. Go ahead. You can strap heat onto the torso of the real doll.
My doll is coming straight from her job as a parking meter enforcer.
That's right. That's right. So we knew way ahead of time, and of course all of the regulars. Chris Brown normally plays the manager, and the others, but I was like, oh come on, I was getting ready to bump him out because I was also playing manager that day, and I was like, all right, I need to go in there and just kind of be his muscle, right? Be his the guy standing behind him,
Yeah.
and he was fine with it. And the guy came in, very nice guy, apparently been spending, about an hour or two beforehand out in the bar, having conversations with
Yikes!
with
Great.
with her and patrons that would come up and say, "Oh yeah, so and so really likes the decor here," blah blah blah. And the whole time he said, "Now, here's the thing. I'm not as weird as you guys may think. I know she's fake, but I've had some really bad relationships, and this one with her is just makes me comfortable, makes me not crazy."
Hard to argue with that logic.
Who could argue?
Yeah, and again, middle-aged guy. I would say probably 50 plus, years old, or
Okay.
something along those lines.
Well, he's got that top of the line vag doll model money.
Oh my lordy!
That shit ain't
And
cheap.
He didn't even want
he
just the
went with
torso.
the,
He wanted the whole thing.
Exactly.
he went with the huge tracts of land model as well. It was yeah. And
Well, if you lose it over the side of a boat, you want it to be able to float.
right.
And not as crazy as you think, guys. I'm just so psychologically damaged from all of my relationships with humans that I decided to forge my own.
Holy shit.
Now, I didn't see them, but some other people said, and maybe he took them off once they got out of the bar. Apparently, she had elf ears as well.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Nice.
That explains why she was rolling for Thaco before going to each room.
Exactly. Nice auburn-haired young lady in a blue dress. Here's the
real
thing.
Horsehair.
So he
Yeah,
comes in. So this thing is apparently heavy.
They prefer sex workers.
Yeah, it's heavy, right?
It's horse.
I would estimate it is closing in on 100 pounds.
My God.
It's somewhere between 50 and 100. He has
How
a
is he
special
currently
lift.
transporting?
that's Jacob's breaking point with real women. He can't do it.
How's he currently transporting the thing?
So he has a truck that has a lift on the back that she rides in the lift, and then he lowers her to the ground.
Wait.
From the back of the truck.
But then he just carries her?
Yeah.
I'm
Like
not.
You
That's
saw the video,
crazy.
Paul. He was just carrying her around.
I'm not as crazy as you think, guys. I've just hired this vehicle that normally transports aquatic animals from zoo to zoo.
I transport her via this sling.
Yeah, it's
if you think you recognize this swing, this is the one that SeaWorld used to use. You've probably seen this sling before.
Got a deal. Got a real deal.
It was actually like some sort of a chair lift. And I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So we're in there and we get the word. All right, he's coming through. Blah blah blah. So he comes in, and because this thing is so heavy, he's got it tucked under the armpits, and he's kind of waddling in with it.
Oh, Scooper Nova Girl is saying roller skates, and somebody needs to get through to this guy and get him a pair of roller skates.
No, but roller skates, she just whoop, boom, she'd be on her ass every 5 seconds.
That'd be a real problem.
You'd be doing like those weird like ska dances with her, just like between the legs and up and around. And
get a tripod, maybe we can talk roller skates.
What'd you call me?
Yeah, you heard it.
So he comes in, he puts her behind a chair. He tries to. Apparently, she's got wires or some kind of armature in the fingers.
Okay.
So he tries.
Got bendy hands.
Kung Fu grip.
And he tries to get her to grip the back of the chair.
Oh,
and then he stands to the side.
Is this a ride?
The grip was apparently not good enough, and you guys have seen the security footage.
Yeah, Paul, it's a ride.
Backwards. And both eyes.
Both eyes just popped right out of the head.
Yeah.
Like champagne corks.
It was just like, it's like a cartoon. And
oh, they just fly.
Went another way. One of the other guys in the room.
Now, this is indeed where he is not as crazy as I think he is. Because if he was as crazy as I think he was, he would start weeping.
Right. And And he actually did just kind of start laughing. And he's like, okay. And this one guy went to kind of help him, and he was like, no. So he went, he picked up the
Let me be the one that touches this.
yeah,
Oh God!
You don't want this
and
on your hands.
Yeah, you don't touch
apparently,
it.
Don't do that, sir. Don't help.
Some things can't be undone, sir. Back away.
to keep the
Sir,
eyes
she's
where they're
dead.
supposed to be, the sockets are the sockets. God, this is just gets worse. The sockets are kind of packed with cotton or something, because one of the little cotton balls also popped out. And so he gets her back up, but now she's sitting there staring at the manager, and she's got no eyes.
Oh.
And of course I'm sitting there. It's not my show. It's Chris's show, and I'm just like, all of my years of improv just failed me. I had no idea what to do in this situation.
What do you do? This is beyond surreal.
I believe I would have literally fallen to the ground. I believe I would be on the ground, just right next to her. My eyeballs might pop out as well. I don't know.
Yeah.
This, for you, by the way, has to be a huge curveball, because you have already volunteered to do something maybe above and beyond at work. And you decided to hop on the social grenade, so to speak. You will be the front and back, depending on how you're operating the room, muscle to basically keep awkward, bad conversations from happening. Right? That's kind of like your MO.
Yeah. I'm just kind of, and really.
So that drop must have thrown you for a loop.
Yeah, because again, it's not my show. I just wanted to be in the room, and so I'm just kind of standing back in the corner, looking stern. All right, how are you people? Are you gonna, give my boss here, any trouble? And then that happens, and I'm like,
my boss any trouble, you eyeless freak.
well, because he was in with another whole, he was in with another whole group of people. He didn't go through alone. He was in like.
What was even weirder
was
that
general admission.
Everyone else in the room said that looks like fun, and they started throwing themselves on their backs, hoping their eyes would pop out of their heads.
Right. And we're just like,
7 people died that day. The real tragedy.
It's like the 80s movie moment of like, I'll make sure this person fits in. Like, hey guys, I also fell on my back and my eyeballs fell out.
Yeah.
Throwing your eyes out of your head is the coolest.
Yeah. It's customer service. We want to make sure everyone's
You're not cool unless you fall down, your eyes pop out your head.
That's right.
Oh my God. So this is the show, quote unquote, has not even begun yet.
Oh, the show had begun.
I think Chris got a line of dialogue out before the thing fell back. And the eyes, and then he was just like, because Chris, do you guys know Chris Brown? Local Las Vegas actor. He's worked with Vegas.
Oh, I don't know if we know Chris. I'm not sure.
I think he did.
He
put some work on Rihanna. Is that right?
No, different Chris Brown, Paul.
Okay.
No, he did the Hamlet with Matt Morgan last year.
Oh, I do know Chris. I know Chris.
Yes,
I
know Chris.
Yeah.
So he was just kind of, waiting for things to get back to some semblance of normal, and then he did probably the quickest version of that show.
Right.
And the
guy,
guy
I say is that you have to. This show resets like every 20 minutes, right? Like you can just run.
It's an experience. Yeah. Every 10 minutes. There you go.
Yeah.
So the show just resets, and you do the same show like many, many, many times during the day.
Yeah.
It's got to be weird to do the show right after that show.
Yeah.
Like you have to there must be like a weird thing where you're just watching yourself perform because you're like, I shouldn't be just doing another show. I should be talking to a counselor.
there should be some on-hand counseling.
You have suffered a traumatic event. I will contact an eyes exploding out of the robot's head counselor for you.
Oh my God! And so we sent the group to the next.
I'm around real girl accidents all the time. Here's my card.
She didn't land on you, did she?
And again, it's the end of Chris's shift, so I was in there to bump him out.
Oh, it's the end of the shift.
He was just like, oh my God, the eyes they popped, and we were both just like, what were we supposed to do in that situation?
Did he find the eyes?
Oh yeah. They were, they're white and on a
They're
dark
right there.
carpet. They were, yeah. I mean, you can actually see them in that security video. So
And he just picked him up and pocketed him?
yeah.
He
But it
didn't
was
worry about putting them back in her head at that point.
What do you
no,
think?
no.
Is
And
this
so
is this
the
a video
next-
that we can reasonably post on our Patreon? Do you think? Do you think we can put it on our Patreon? I don't know. I want people to see this video, but I don't think we can reasonably share it.
Yeah.
I don't think we
had,
can put it out in the public. That's for sure.
Yeah, we've.
I don't think we put it on the
I know.
public. I'm wondering about the Patreon. Yeah,
Nah, probably not.
We've had the same conversation over Fabulous.
I'm
Geeks
sure.
Outfit. It's like, where do we?
Yeah, you guys have to sign favored nations to make sure you split whatever money you make off of selling that video.
yeah.
So, yeah, it was just wacky, and yeah, Chris didn't have to.
I'll just tell you now,
left.
Scoops. We owe you high fives when we see you in person. I have access to the video. Okay, so
Oh,
we can
that's
high
true.
five.
That's true. When you see us in person,
Just
ask us to see
Matt.
the video.
Ask Matt.
Yeah.
he'll
There you
show
go.
you.
I can
There
high
you go.
five at, and then we'll figure it out from there.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Here, kid.
I just
Watch
sold
this.
5 more tickets to Jokers of Magic for people just to be like, all
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna go to Wabash, Indiana, but now let's go.
Let's hit it. We got to see this video.
Yeah. So
That's
there
hilarious.
you have it.
Yeah,
Another,
just January
another
23rd,
wacky day at
Lexington
the old John Wick
Opera
3.
House. I'll be there.
Holy smokes. Well, thank you so much for sharing your inside scoop with us, for sure.
Did you
Oh, yeah.
have like a company debriefing about this event?
Everyone kept their underwear on at all times, Matt.
No, but I mean,
Um,
like, it might have been like as a company worth checking in. That's the only thing I'm like.
Well, like I say, are you saying post event?
Yes.
Pre. He's saying, post. Oh,
No.
We just, there wasn't a whole lot to do except, the guy apparently had a great time. He went through.
Was there any word about the other people who went on the experience with him?
I don't know if they were friends or not, but they thought it was interesting.
Feature not a bug for the ticket value.
Yeah.
Like,
I will say those people probably got a much different show than most people did. I
Right.
know that the guy at the end playing the unseen, it goes, all right, everybody, let's move. You pick up that sex doll and let's go.
I was gonna say, did any of the characters have to talk to the doll like it was a person?
And he would do things like, yeah, this is the blah blah blah. Oh, she says blah 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 blah. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh,
No.
does she? Is what I would yell as in character.
Oh, does she?
But does she now?
I'm about tired of you speaking for that woman. I want to hear from her, sir.
Let her talk for
I'm
herself.
concerned for her safety.
Oh, my God.
She's already had her eyes pop out.
You've
What
already
else are you
popped
doing
your
to her?
eyeballs out, sir.
You, sir,
Ah.
have disqualified yourself as a proper custodian for this maiden.
I'm taking over
Hand
this
her.
leadership.
Unhand her this instant.
Oh, my God.
That's A duel must be fought.
I demand satisfaction. Preposterous.
Whatever
Preposterous.
Britney Spears' dad's thing was with her, that's what I've got with that doll now. I'm going to take care of her.
Oh,
I can give her a better life.
What's a shame now is simply that you've peaked, right? Like this is it. There's no other story coming down the pipe that's going to be like. And then this other time, like you're done now with stories from work.
Yeah, that is true. All the
Like
celebrity
now parties,
appearances-
you have to go to all the other ones first and just keep hanging that one back until someone really
I
pushes.
just can't get over him fucking carrying the damn thing. Like, put it in a wheelchair.
that the eyes popping out was just, oh my God, what do we do? Him hoisting her up and then waddling back and forth between the rooms. That almost broke me right there. It was
Sure.
like, close those doors, close those doors.
I find the writing to be the Herculean effort here. Sure, you waddle around 100-pound weight. It is the constant fabricating of dialogue in your head that you are translating to everyone else in the room. That to me feels exhausting.
Doing some work, man. Doing some work.
Yeah, and like I say, the gentleman was not a young man, so I'm guessing he's getting his cardio.
Young man can't afford those things.
That's true too. That's true too. Young men can only afford the torso.
Yes.
Did you get a whiff of anything?
What?
Whiff? Whatever do you mean, Paul?
Did it smell like anything?
Does it smell like you've just been fucked a bunch of times? Is that what you're
I
asking?
didn't say that.
Then what else could you be asking? Did he shove soup down his throat? What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Give her a little shot of Chanel or something.
Like
yeah. He probably had it smell. It smelled like soup.
Meat
If
bath?
it smells like soup, I'm calling the authorities. I was like, that doll
What is that,
clearly
Campbell's?
that doll is clearly leaking cream of mushroom. Get the cops in here right now. This is disgusting.
Oh man.
Oh my God. Would it be too much if she's leaking cream of mushroom down her leg and he's like, Menses. What are you gonna do?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I don't like having Professor Biggs on here anymore.
It's her time of the month, but my time of the mouth as he slurps it up. It's sure she's basically a walking Lunchable.
Sir, that clearly has not been cooked.
He keeps his snacks in there.
That is clearly raw cream of mushroom soup, sir. Please don't eat that.
It's human grade. It's fine.
Professor Big Scoop, where can people hear more stories from you?
They can hear them on the fabulous Geek Shock podcast at geekshockpodcast.com or just Geek Shock. We actually were able to finally get the geekshock.com.
Just took a decade, a little more than a decade. Finally got it all cleaned up.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Anything worth doing is worth taking 10 years to do it.
Yeah. Well, somebody was sitting on it, is what the deal was. And then we were talking about it, and we just, on a spur of the moment, went, I wonder if that guy's still sitting on. Hey, guys, it's free. Click.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have a friend sitting, a guy sitting on Great Eyeballs of Fire is just sitting there, and I can't wait for them to just sell it to me at a decent price.
Yeah.
I got someone sitting on cream of mushroom cooch, and I don't know what I'm going to do. It's like,
and it is leaking out.
Yeah. Oh, and
I really wish you would stand
Eric, no, it's not the episode title. Cream of mushroom cooch is not the episode title.
I beg to differ.
Oh, and Paul, you'll be happy to know that I have been carrying on the legacy of our own versions of situational awareness.
Oh, great.
So
fantastic.
I've had a couple of initiatives.
The Lord's work. The Lord's work.
I think we all caught something at the experience that just occasionally gets us. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
Space herpes.
Space
herpes. That's right.
Shit.
Well, thanks, Professor. You have a good day.
Great to see you, man.
No
Thanks
problem.
for coming
you
on,
guys
bud.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Good Lord.
All right.
Let's do a little Jock versus Nerd.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is
Explosion of cream of mushroom soup. Pretty sure it's
Oh. Call the cops.
Call the cops. I'm just upset now. We got a Scoopardy coming to us today from Swedish Scoop. The categories are retro dances, phone numbers, penile slang, and Beatles. Paul, you're up first. What you want?
Give me that 2000 penile slang, please.
Oh, I'll give you that 2000 penile slang for show. A British term for a stupid or contemptible person. This is really just the tip.
A knob end.
A knob end. A bell end, Paul.
Bell
A
end.
bell end.
Oh, come on.
Oh, a
Come
bell. Aren't
on.
you a bell end?
Oh my God. Oh, I got smacked.
It's me. I'll do retro dances for 400. Chubby Checker taught us to do this dance before doing it again the very next year.
Yeah,
I believe that was the twist.
that was the twist. Let's do it
But he did it
again.
again like he did last summer.
Let's twist again. I need
Matt.
another hit song.
I will do penile slang for 400.
Oh, I'd love to be an Oscar Mayer this.
Mascot. Wiener.
Truck driver.
Oh, wiener. Paul.
Penile slang for 1200.
Sure, why not? Gallus dominescus is one of the most common and most domesticus is one of the most common and most tasty birds in the world. The male is often called this.
A cock.
It's a cock.
Cock
Yeah.
is right.
Rock
Cock
out
of the
with your
walk.
cock out. Cock of the block.
I'll do penile slang for 800. I swear it isn't schlort. It is slightly above schlavrage. You could even say it is this.
That's a good one.
Oh, well, I schlong.
That's a good
schlong.
one.
I do like that one.
It's long.
good.
It's long. Nicely done with the wordplay on that one.
Matt, you're up.
Penile slang,
crushing it.
please.
You dick.
Well, make something up. I'll do retro dances 800.
Domo arigato as you do this stilted dance, a subgenre of popping.
The robot.
The robot. Paul.
Classic. Beatles for 400.
This Beatle supposedly died in 1966 and was replaced with a lookalike, with the band dropping clues in later releases.
Oh, it's Paul, don't you know?
Paul.
Oh, dead. Yeah.
Yep. He's the
Turn me on,
walrus.
dead man.
It's me. Phone number is 400. Daily
Thank
double.
you.
Now for 1200. Tommy Two-Tone told us to call Jenny at this number.
Come on.
8675309.
That's right.
Yeah.
Fun fact is a lot of people, maybe of our generation and older, will use that as their supermarket codes and things like that because they don't want to go with their real phone number. And
Oh, really?
Oftentimes, if you're traveling,
Oh.
if you're
And you wanna
traveling
just get a
and
discount, just
you
use
want a
that.
discount at the supermarket, you can use that number.
Huh.
Oh,
Just put in the local area code and that
Yeah,
phone
local
number.
area code and that number, yeah.
Huh.
there you go.
All right. Matt, you're up.
What a valuable tip.
Penile
Just a
slang,
tip.
please.
Peanut.
You cock.
I'll do
Mushroom soup tip.
Oh.
Beatles for 800, please.
Ringo Starr replaced this original drummer in 1962.
Tommy Smothers.
That's it.
Tommy Smothers.
What was his name?
Well, that
that is the question. I know. I know.
Literally the question.
Oh man, fuck both my eyeballs. What is the name? Todd Glass.
Todd
Pete
Glass.
Best.
Pete Best.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's it. Pete Best.
Pete Best.
Shout out to Ravi for the clues in the chat.
Oh, nice. Paul, you're up.
I will go phone numbers for 2000. I'm shooting the moon.
Oh, no. Sir Mix-a-Lot told us if the butt is round and you want a triple X throwdown, dial this and kick them nasty thoughts.
1-900 mix a lot. Kick them nasty thoughts.
1-900 Mix-a-Lot. I can't believe that was the $2,000 question.
Oh my god!
it.
Someone call the cops. The moon just got shot.
Fuck the moon.
I'll drop phone numbers for 1200. Call Whitehall 1212 if you need the London Metropolitan Police, better known by this name. It's also the location of its headquarters. The what are they called?
Scotland Yard.
Ghostbusters. or Paul can just give you the answer. That helps.
Right. Thank you for the hint, Paul. Scotland Yard. I was trying to get the Bobbies and then figure out Scotland Yard from there. I was still 2 steps away from Scotland Yard. Matt.
Whatever. If Paul's playing Lifeline, I'm in. Let's go.
Yeah, right?
I will do retro dances for 1,200.
Daily double. Now it's for 2,000. This hip hop dance shares a name with a hugely popular 80s doll.
Paul, what is it?
Well, it grows in a garden.
Okay. The carrot
Grows
dance.
in the sun.
You get real stiff and orange.
This would be the Cabbage Patch.
There it
The
is.
Cabbage Patch. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Paul.
Beatles for 2,000. Shoot the moon.
We're going to do the Beatles for 2,000. Nobody help Paul. Paul can't get any clues at all.
That's fine.
On the cover of Abbey Road, this Beatle is the first in line and wearing a white suit.
Pete Best.
It's got to be John.
John is correct.
I'm going across the road first. I didn't want to get hit by a car.
He was always safety conscious. That
No,
John
we didn't close the road. We just took the picture,
Oh, let's see. Score check with 3 questions left. Matt is winning with 4,000. Paul and I are both on his heels with 3,600 apiece.
Oh, it's anyone's game.
It is anyone's
It really
game. We got phone numbers,
actually
retro
anyone's
dances, and
game.
Beatles. I guess I'm going to go retro dances and get the $2,000 question.
Shoot the
Who's
moon.
about it. I'm shooting the moon. This 60s dance popularized by James Brown is more than a gravy-soaked Thanksgiving side. Dressing.
Do the dressing.
It is, of course, the dressing.
And you mind putting on
dressing.
clothes, and turning to the side and looking at yourself in the mirror.
He did the sweet potato. He did the sweet potato stuffing.
The corned hash, the green bean casserole, as everyone knows.
I can casserole.
Papa's got a
I'm gonna
green
do
bean casserole.
I'm gonna do the pumpkin pie. Here we go.
If you soak your pumpkin pie in gravy, we're gonna have words.
Oh, it's so good.
Good
So
word.
good. It's so good.
Nasty.
Gravy
I
makes
actually-
everything better.
No,
I got permission to take a gravy covered pumpkin pie to the John Wick experience.
don't drop it. The gravy.
You do not want to know what's going to pop out of that thing.
Oh Jesus!
It's the mashed potato.
Do the mashed potato.
I don't know what is the actual move though. What's the actual?
Do
I
the
don't know the
alligator.
actual move of the
I
mashed
think it's
potato.
where you got 2 fists and you pump them up and down.
I only know that because of the scene in the Blues Brothers at the Ray Charles's song
Yeah.
at the music store. They do
The land of
mashed
1,000
potato, yeah.
dances.
Yeah. Matt, you got
Well,
phone numbers or Beatles?
I need both questions to catch you, so I will take both questions, please.
Oh boy, good call.
Beatles
No,
phone numbers.
Smart
What
strategy.
is Paul McCartney's phone number?
Damn it! Yes. I will do
8675309.
Beatles 1,200.
Two,
please.
two to two.
This TV presenter introduced the band in their really big shoe at Shea Stadium after they appeared on his long-running TV show a year earlier.
That would be Chubby Checker. No,
Chubby Checker.
Dick Clark's Rocking Stadium concert.
Dick Clark's Rockin' Stadium Eve.
That would be Ed Sullivan.
Ed Sullivan, of
been
course. The
Really big shoe.
And Paul closing out the category and the game. Phone numbers for 800. Call 588-2300 to reach this company if you want to lay down some carpet.
Empire.
Empire Carpet is correct. And that is the game. Oh shit, I win with 5,600 points. Matt is
look
in
at
second
me.
with
I'm so
5,200. I definitely wasn't looking at that the whole time. Matt's in second with 5,200. Paul's in third with 4,400. That's from the Swedish Scoop. Thank you, Swedish Scoop. That was a fun
Thank you,
one.
Swedish Scoop. That was a very fine Scoop.
We haven't done that well collectively on a Scoopardy in a while.
I was going to say, we
that
knew
was
like
really
90%
nice.
of the answers.
I even lost a 2,000-point question and still came up in the pluses.
Yeah, right?
That's crazy.
If you want to send us a Scoopardy or a Price is Right Jock versus Nerd or an Obelisk Jock versus Nerd, head on over to heyscoops.com. Heyscoops.com right there on the homepage. You can send us any of those Jock versus Nerds. You can send us some Scoop mail. You can do everything right there at heyscoops.com. Check it out.
Well, I want to thank Annie for all of her years of helping us out on this podcast.
Thank you, Annie. We love you. You've helped us out so much over the years. I truly don't think we definitely wouldn't be what we are, and
100%.
We would not be anything close to what we do on the Patreon side without having had Annie in our lives for all these years. So thank you so much.
I want to thank Penn Gillette for creating this podcast. Penn,
Thanks,
you've done
Ben.
far less than Annie in terms
That
of
is
doing
true.
things for this pod. I mean, really, just not pulling your weight.
I think we might have done less for this pod than Annie. Now that I'm thinking about it.
I want to thank all the people who support us on our Patreon page. It is indeed a new month, or did you send us? No, it's a new month, and we're trying to figure out who's going to do Annie's job. So we don't have the list, guys. We just don't have it.
We just don't have it.
I do have a text here from FedEx. My cat food is coming. But
good.
That's not going to help this podcast at all.
And a meeting on January has been confirmed for me, so I've got that going for me.
And I want to thank all the people that do support us on our Patreon page at all the different tiers. We really appreciate it. This is normally a part where we thank people at a certain tier and higher by name or by scoop name. If you want to be one of those people, then head over to preachingfun.com and sign up today.
Visit preachingfun.com. It's better than hanging with your mom.
Or if you never want to hear the words cream of mushroom soup coming out of Paul's mouth again, go over to fartsinabag.biz.
Now, is it just the words cream of mushroom soup or cream of mushroom soup coming out of Paul's mouth?
That's fartsinabag.biz. That, along with preachingfun.com, it does take you over to our Patreon page, where for as little as $3 a month, you can help keep this show on the air. We are dependent on our Patreon supporters. So please, if you think this show is worth more than $0, fartsinabag.biz, preachingfun.com. That's where you can go to show it. You can do monthly subscriptions. You can do yearly subscriptions and save a little bit of money. And you can gift subscriptions to other people. I still really like the idea of obelisking people via gifting them a Patreon subscription to this show.
They don't even have to ever know that they're a Patreon.
That seems,
you could just sign up your
that
email.
just seems wasteful.
That's fine. Who cares? But it really does make a huge difference for us in our bottom line. And look how close we are to bonus episode territory. We could get that in February if we just have a few more people joining us to the Obelisk scheme.
Yes.
Remember, if you don't have the current funds or availability to
that's right,
jump on our Patreon right now, you can participate in the Obelisk scheme. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Look around the room, find someone who you think shares your sensibilities or might find this podcast in the least bit entertaining and educational or funny, and point them to our URLs. Get them listening to Ice Cream Social. Just one person, though. Just one. It's not a pyramid scheme. It is an obelisk scheme. So just find one person. And again, I've said it before. I will say it once more. If everyone within the sound of my voice right now would simply get one more person to listen to this podcast, we could almost double our audience.
Math.
All
right.
My dreaded and sworn enemy.
Thanks for listening, everybody. Stay safe out there. We love you, and we'll see you soon.
See you at the cone, 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 see you at the cone. Hey, do you guys want to go over to this other podcast over here and hang out with them for a little while?
Sounds good. You gonna leave us immediately?
Yeah. Come on over. I'll take you guys over there.
No,
Bridget fun.
you
Well,
left
see you
us.
later.
Oh, you asshole. Oh, well, this is actually fun. I like this podcast. This new one is nice.
Bye.
You're gonna start another new side podcast?
Thank you, everybody, for hanging out.
Yeah, lovely to see everybody. Big thanks to Biggs for being here. Thank you, buddy.
Yes.
This was lovely. Just so fun.
Thank you, Twitch. We'll see you next time. Bye.